Hello, hello. Good afternoon, Facebook family. I really have to apologize. Thank you so much for joining us. Just give us a moment. Let me try to bring this video back on. I'm not sure what happened. But we were having trouble with connections and we had to restart. Give us a moment, please. Okay, there you go. So I have it on my page, Dr. Praise. If you can please
Great.
on your page.
Okay.
That would be wonderful. Welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for making out time to be here. Okay. Let me know where you're joining us from. Come on into the main video and please let us know where you're joining from. I am just getting the watch party started. Thank you. I didn't know if you're part of the first video, but we're trying to make it work now. So, Dr. Matthias, it's good to have you in the house. Great. Perfect. Dr. Praise, I can see you in the video. So if you have it on your page,
Yeah.
it'd be wonderful.
Great. I have it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. You let me know where you're joining us from. We are just trying to make this work. So let's see. Um, we have a watch party that's on right now. So coming into the watch party. Thank you so much for all of you who are coming back on. Yeah, we had some trouble with connections, but the message was great. And so, Dr. Praise, I'm just going to go back to the question that we were working with. And Sister Lucia, it's great to have you. Informer, it's great to have you in the house. We were talking about and how you did it for one to be able to build confidence. I mean, how can
Okay.
things that we can do to build confidence in ourselves, confidence in what we're offering to our clients? What are the steps that one can take? Thank you, Dr. Praise.
Okay. Good. Great. Like I said before, we went offline. It is not what you don't have that limits you, but what you have and you don't know how to use.
Yes.
So, what is it that you have and you're not using?
Mm,
You need to stop looking outside. You need to look inwards. What is it that you have on your inside that you're not using? So you need to begin to pull them out. And I said, there are a lot of people that might not know how to talk well, but they know how to joke. So
right.
you can sell your product or your services via jokes.
Mm,
So you need to look for a way. You need to study the market, study the product you're selling, study the services you're giving out.
right.
So I'll use myself as an example. I'll use myself as an example. Now, before I got into the executive presence and brand strategies space, I knew this is what I wanted to do.
Yes.
And I knew that if I do not research and study more about this industry, I might not be able to face the crowd.
Mm,
So what did I do? I had to study. I had to sit down and study people.
yes.
I need to sit down and study people. I had to sit down and study how people talked, how they interacted, how they behaved, how they dressed, how they answer questions, how they ask questions,
Right.
how they shake hands, how they behave when they're in front of the camera. So the major and the most important thing you need to do to be able to build your self-confidence is to study. I cannot overemphasize study. You need to study, study, and study. Study everything you need to know about your industry.
Mm-hmm.
With that, when you are well informed, I mean, you can face anybody.
Mm,
So you don't have to be pushed to and fro,
right.
tossed here and then tossed there, because you are confident about your industry. You've got information about your industry. Like I said earlier, know one thing about everything and then know everything about one thing.
Mm,
that is a major statement on how to develop your self-confidence.
Well, this is so good. What do you have that you are not using? I think that's such a great question, Dr. Matthias.
Yeah. So it is not what you don't have that limits you, but what you have and you don't know how to use.
Wow, that is. I think that is so great. That is so important. Really, in us understanding who we are, and that connects back to your identity. Really, your personal brand is who you are, and that's so important in the market.
Yeah, who you are.
Okay, so my next question for you, right now, there is so much noise out there right now. Everyone is online, everyone is screaming at the top of their voice, everyone is trying to sell their products and their services. How can one, stand out? Because I understand that your personal brand, a compelling personal brand, is what would help you not only attract your target audience, but be able to stand out from the competition. So how can one use their personal brand right now when they are online? How can one use their personal brand right now? Over to you, Dr. Praise.
Okay, great. Most importantly, I mean, everyone is online right now. Everyone is selling products, you're doing conferences, you're doing webinars, you're doing summits and all of that. Everyone is online. Most importantly, what people look at is your appearance. People will buy into you before they buy into your business. So if you're going online to sell your business, how are you looking? How are you dressed? How impeccable is your appearance?
Right.
How smashing is your appearance? How captivating is your appearance? How informative is the information you're giving out?
Right.
So people are watching out to see you first, because what they see first is what they buy into. So if they cannot buy into what they are seeing, there's no way they will buy into your business.
That's so true.
So I mean, you're selling executive presence and you're not looking like an executive presence person. You're selling customer experience, and your customer experience strategy is nothing to write home about. People have got to see what you're selling on you. So it's what they see on you that they begin to buy into your business.
Right.
So how do you look? How do you dress? How do you speak? How do you talk? You can talk and you can speak at the same time. But all of this, it's a combination of everything you need to do to be able to sell yourself.
Wow.
Now, this is very important, and I think people need to write this down. If your personal brand is not strong enough, you will be a commodity in the market chasing prices.
Woo! That is so good. That is so good.
If your personal brand is not strong enough, you will be a commodity in the market chasing prices. So you'll be like every other person, just playing around with prices. But someone with an impeccable personal brand, you will attract people to your brand, and at that point, you can charge premium for it.
Right. This is interesting. And I love that you mentioned commodity, because people have to understand the difference between a personal brand and being a commodity. It looks like we lost you there, Dr. Praise. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so your video is up for a minute. So people need to understand
I'm here.
the difference between being a personal brand and being a commodity. So what is the difference? What is the difference with being a personal brand and being a commodity? Knowing that from all that you share, a personal brand is your unique selling point, your unique selling value, your unique promise, And so, how can one be a personal brand versus a commodity? We kind of share examples of that with the audience.
Can you come again with the question?
Yes. So I was saying that, just piggybacking on what you said about how one can be a commodity instead of being a personal brand. So what is the difference
Yeah.
between a personal brand and being a commodity? And can you give examples so that people can understand?
Okay. Now, for instance, there are certain people that charge what they do. They charge premium for their products and services,
Yes.
irrespective of who is buying. They have a fixed price. Let me use this illustration. The Rolls Royce.
Yes.
Rolls Royce has a brand, and it's a premium brand.
Yes.
Not everyone can afford it.
Yes.
Now, when you go down to the other brands, maybe the Toyota or the Honda or the Lexus, a whole lot of people can scramble for that.
Yes.
You see the difference? Your personal brand places you at a point where you can charge premium. And then a commodity places you at a place where anybody can afford you. Now, as much as it's the overturn in business that makes you wealthy,
Yes.
but trust me, one deal from a business can make you wealthy.
That is true. That is true.
So the question is, do you want to charge premium or do you want to be a commodity?
That is true.
Yeah. Because with your personal brand, with a strong and powerful personal brand, people will trust you to do business with you. We talked about the 6 C's of executive presence.
Exactly.
Credibility, charisma, connecting.
Yeah, we kind of lost you there. But of course, if you're just joining us for the first time, we've been having this conversation on executive presence and personal brand. And of course, how you can build, how you can build credibility as a professional, an individual, a leader, wherever that you find yourself right now, during COVID and post-COVID, using your personal brand and your executive presence. And so Dr. Praise has been sharing with us why it is so important that we all build a brand that is impeccable. We'll all build a brand, that is strong enough to outclass your competitors. And so you don't just show up because you have to come online and do business, but what is your brand? What are you known for? And you can work on your brand. The great thing is that you can work on your brand. If you do not know what your brand is, you do not know what you should be showing up as, you can work with it. There are people who can help you work with it. And we also shared C's or executive presence. You're just joining us, and those 6 C's were connection, competence, credibility, charisma, communication, and what was the last one? I know that we had commitment, connection, competence, credibility,
Connecting.
Yeah, connection.
Connection.
Yes.
Yeah, connection.
Communication. So if you're just joining us, you might want to go back to the video. We had, and I'll be downloading this video and putting it on Instagram because Instagram, we were having trouble with connections. So of course, you might not have had all the videos in one place, but I'm happy to download this and so you can have a look at it. But these are really great contents that you want to look at. And we're happy to bring Dr. Praise back to our session again. He shared so much about how you can build confidence. Now you can the new normal. Everyone is online. But why should people buy you? Why should people trust you? How can you charge a premium without sounding like everybody else? It's all about your personal brand. It's all about your
Yeah.
executive. And so we
Yeah.
have other sessions, the personal brand and executive presence. But this is a little bit. So watch this, and if you have questions, please leave them below. Send me an email, Louisa at thecivilityacademy.com, or just slide into my inbox and send me a message if you have some questions. If you have questions for also on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's everywhere. Professional.
Yeah.
He's on
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook. So you can meet me anywhere. I'm on Twitter too.
Exactly. And so I also want to share with you that it has 2 books that are really going to help you in this topics: the Brand Strategy Guide, and of course the Executive Presence Brand Development Workbook. So if this is something that you're struggling with, the workbook would help you with questions and exercises that will get you to where you're going. At least somewhere to begin from before you get to help someone. So get in touch with us and let us know how you want to be a part of this and you want to work with the brand. Let us know what help that you might need. We're happy to work with you. And welcome, Margaret. It's great to have you. Welcome. Charma, it's good to have you in the house. That's another image consultant. It's good to have you in the house. Welcome, Sister Lucia. Welcome, C. Connie. Welcome, Mary Helen. It's good to have you. Welcome, Daniel Stacker. It's good to have you in the house. Ifomer, it's good to have you in the house. Thank you so much, all of you, for making out time to be here. And of course, we will be back here again, same time, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Friday. So if you have any topics that you would want to learn from here, please send me an email or send me a message in my inbox, and I'll be happy to bring that on to you. So thank you so much, and have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. But I want to say thank you to you, Dr. Praise, for your patience,
Thank you.
for bringing on your awesomeness. It's such an honor to have to work with you today. And I look forward to bringing you back in the session. I know because of the network, maybe we might have to do it at a different timing, but we're going to see what time works best. Even if we have to go later, that's fine, because I think that the topic is one that everyone needs right now because there's so much confusion in the marketplace. And thank you for the work that you do to deliver and unlock people who are bound at this point. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Come
Thank
back.
you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always available for you anytime.
Thank you. And welcome, Mrs. Seaboard. It's good to have you in the house, Ma. Thank you so much. That's another pioneer in the industry. It's good to have you in the house. And we will continue this conversation, guys, on Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So make it a date and turn on your notifications so that you know when we're coming on. Thank you, and have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.